Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another, well, yeah, episode on video from the F1 Manager. To another episode of McLaren career. Yeah, we're fair with Lando in the drivers. Jeez, I think that's quite good. I mean, of course, we are more a lot closer to fourth and fifth than to second and first. I mean, Verstappen, 206 points. That's 13 points divided from Charles Leclerc. Ferrari, though, leading this championship. I mean, 27 points. Sergio Perez just needs to be a bit. I think it was a bit unlucky as well, and stuff like that. But look at this. We are ahead of Mercedes, and we want to be ahead of Mercedes. And well, yeah, we got quite a lot of thing. We got 1, 2, 3 projects at the moment. We have 3 projects at the moment, and they're all on the. They're all on. I mean, they're all on the. That's all development for the next year. I mean, let's see, drivers. Do we have any like points we can give out? Personnel. We might look for replacement for Daniel Ricciardo. I think the rated Piastri too low that I wanted that, so I don't want to get him actually. Um, so yeah, then we've got the chassis already on, yeah. But importantly, we've got another mail, which is the finance. I mean, yeah, the check-in it's 5 days. But this is more important. Let's see what we are bad at. So we are bad at low speed and generally like acceleration, high speed stuff. Yeah. Great. We need acceleration, high speed. So that will be actually the rear wing. Rear wing is a little bad at this, and we're bad at cooling our brakes and engine. I mean, that's nothing new to me. I think we done like we've done like each part at least a project especially except for the suspension. But I will now do like for the rear the rear wing, because that actually improves like nearly all of the attributes, because we need now a new. There's nothing like that. I mean, the underbody does kind of like that as well. So like the top speed and stuff like that. We currently have that. So I would actually go for the rear wing, and then I would go for a front wing. And then maybe for suspension as well. So, I mean, development, of course. So 33 days. We're going to use 0.7 of it. Because I think, or 0. We're going to use 0.5. Because I think all of the project's gonna be finished. So I mean, yeah, and this project will also be finished in 33 days, I guess. So we're not gonna use that much. Maybe it's still gonna improve some bit. I mean, what we need is low speed and high speed. Is that what we need? Or we could just do it balance and just put it. We don't need that much high speed, I think. So much how does it give that? So it gives everything a bit more, and I think that's actually gonna work out quite well. Because we don't need that much in high thing, we don't need that much. Maybe just like this. It also gets slightly improved. Okay, just doesn't make it in time. They still enough projects. And here we got actually, and then after this we can actually look at the cars. I haven't forgot about that. So comparing all of the cars with each other. So now we're actually gonna get here Q2, Q3, Q2, both cars should be in there. Though I think this time we won't have that good because once again it's like low speed and high speed, so it's gonna be quite difficult. We'll have the freeze, and then we have here the ERS 91, 62, 60%. Car 1 is, now we want to look. Okay, yeah. Okay, anyway, okay, we can view our with who's producing our ERS, which is in that case Red Bull Powertrain. So let's select that because paying 20 million to Mercedes, no. Or Ferrari. I mean, Red Bull has the most power. They got quite a good. There's quite okay here. They're quite okay here. That's the worst part is like how much like the resistant. Uh, yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's more efficient putting you in. But like they got quite good thermal. Okay, this is like how easy it is. Like against like how easy it is that it likes just goes up. We have the lowest ERS like how the highest ERS were. But we have like the best gearbox. We have also got the worst here, but we got here the second best in the thermal resistance. You got here quicker than we hear the best. Yeah. I think that's quite good represented that Renault is actually better than Mercedes. You know, I would definitely switch for Renault because I mean, well, yeah. I mean, Ferrari and Mercedes are too expensive, 20 million. So, nah, that's all too low now. Car 2, yeah, we can actually do this. And it's only for the training sessions, obviously. Look, if it's over 30%, you can definitely put it in here. But you can get some details. Yeah, okay, that's basically what you can look at. So we can go to race weekend. It's just 15 points ahead of Mercedes, yeah. Oh, just the more points Mercedes gets, the worse it is for us. I mean, obviously, quite obviously. Though it also means that we need to make more points. I think Mercedes is gonna beat us here, and this is like for me like just damage prevention, so we don't score that not much points. I don't know. Yeah, I come back to Gowering. See, Oscar Piastri is for me a long-term project, so that's why I still give him time. I'm gonna hope that he sometimes goes to an 80 something, and we can just. I hope that we just can take that he can stay here, and at some point, he is so good that, well, we don't need anything more. So yeah, we're just gonna go for the options. Drive as slowly as possible, please. This is just training. Do we need to be as safe as possible? I mean, both got them same, and I think don't like the setups. Won't do anything. We're gonna simulate the session. Of course, the more you do yourself, you actually can make more points because you can make the setup real good. Oscar was 12, and there's somebody who got actually a penalty again. So yeah. 32, yeah, that's still enough. Okay, we actually can take a bit more. Rear wing actually can take way more front wing because of the high speed down there. We might need a bit more oversteer. So this might be quite okay setup. Okay, what the hell is Lando going on here? So need a bit less, bit more rear wing, and we might take that away. So it's quite close to optimal once again. The brake stability and that here can go away. So how can we actually make the cornering speed higher? Yeah, we just can. You also can figure out by yourself, man. So I actually want to both of you guys, still as cautious as possible. We don't want to show our pace until. Oh, whoa, I don't want to go here. I want to some light session, please. Yeah, thank you. So who has gotten the penalty? It's Valtteri Bottas now for Romeo. We're not showing our full pace. We got quite a good amount of pace still. Yeah, it's Friday practice. It's Saturday practice session. And I actually got a quite good setup. Great. First, we're gonna put them those new. We're gonna put them the ERS and the gearbox in. %58% trust. Okay, he actually wants to have a bit more oversteer and a bit more cornering speed. I mean, just giving a bit more front wing. Just quite a lot more front wing. So what does Lando want? So he wants a bit more brake stability, but a bit less traction. Okay, that's not the way actually. Want it? No, I don't want to do that. But 2.95. Is that where it was? Now the question. We can fix like the brake stability quite easily. I mean, leave that as well. And just take here that thing back and just, well, yeah. What did I hear? That should fix it. Now we're gonna show our pace. We still have like the best engines. We might exchange them. Practice free. Yeah, I'm sometimes changing my mind, like on what to with Oscar Press, but it's sometimes quite difficult. 4th and 11th. Walter Brother still got a 5 grid penalty at least. Yeah. Setup trust 75 and 83%. That's. I mean, let's see. Is there anything we can do much? So we might open up this a bit. Though take a bit more. So this should be a bit better in terms of like the setup trust. Yeah, I don't want to ruin anything. That's just quite optimal. We just can do it like this. That should work out. Actually. 4, 2, 1. Yeah. I mean, you're still gonna try to do, trying to do not as much as possible. I'm gonna try to go out and right in this segment here. So we don't got that much traffic. So I'm gonna go quite anti-cycle, quite against the cycle. And if they do a spin somewhere here, we actually can come in and, then they can get a new set of things, and we cannot push them out. So it's when it's the 16, like 16, 10, 11, 12, 13. 16, 13, we're gonna send them out. So when there's no rain, anything 16, 13. We'll send out Ricciardo now. Yeah, he's gonna sent out. Oh my god, I'm just joking here. So, okay, Bottas is in his in lap. So everybody's in lap, now only we are in our out lap. So status is just 2 behind. You don't need that much fuel actually, as you might think you need. It's also my cause that we run in Valtteri Bottas earlier, but that's okay. Can we please overtake him? Please. Okay. Lando just hopefully. So we're now gonna go full attack, deploy, and that's it.
Let's see what pace you can do. Okay.
80%, that's good.
Okay.
So one good thing is we might be traffic to them if they do that like the laps. So only just minus 0 point something. So yeah, that actually works out quite well. Thanks we don't have any traffic or so. What does like the time? 27.8, 27.9, 8. Okay, we're quite close actually. 26.3, 26.3. And who's like the first one? It's Paris. Paris, so 27. 6, 27, 6, 27, 8, I mean, 26, 4, is that good? And yeah, it's a bit off. Gonna be like 3, probably half a second off, so we're probably gonna land, yeah, okay, that was good estimating where we're gonna land. Still quite safe though. And Lando, lands. Oh! 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 Don't forget to do that. If you do the automatic stuff, don't forget to do that. Because they won't do this by themselves.
Okay, keep looking after the tyre. Understood.
Cena still had some fuel to spend actually. It's like the problem.
So Daniel, the session has now finished.
Let's see, Gasly's the last one in this queue. Not quite safe with 10th from Daniel. Daniel is 10th, so yeah, he's quite safe. Like it's like one car that's Gasly Q could still beat him. I mean, he might be out then in Q2, But I mean, okay, so we actually could be quite safely through. We're gonna get 2 laps in Q2 though. Actually, two laps, like 1 lap. $55 and 56%. Well, you know what? We're just gonna put in that brand new engine. And I might just say it might give us a bit of an advantage. But we're still not using our 4th engine. That's quite good. Okay, so Daniel, the setup trust went down actually. Kind of. The Lando went up to 97% setup trust. And we're actually going to go on the old set of tyres, so 88% what we got. So we got 88%. So the thing is, I'm going to try to go out with them. Now, not kind of like the same with them, but we're going to go qualify this. Wait. I pressed, yeah, sorry, I pressed simulating. I misclicked myself somehow. Somehow I misclicked. I misclicked somehow. I don't want to simulate. I want to do it. Oh, god damn it. I mean, I hope it's okay for you guys, and maybe it's my own rules. And for me, it's only okay to restart something, a session, if either wrong clicked something, or I don't know. I don't know what I want. I just want to say. Difficult to tell what I want to say to you, but yeah, it's just not. I'm just like, nah. Thank you. What we're just gonna do now is first I haven't tested their setups. This is how it is. Well, we're gonna go back here and we're gonna go in here, exchange those engines. As well, yeah. I actually want to reduce that to 4 point something. So, car setup, everything here, just tires, the old tires. Put them on, please. Qualifying now. Oh my god! I nearly did again. Nearly again. Yes, I wanna do it myself. I wanna control it myself.
Just a radio check.
So we don't want to go
Yeah,
as the first ones, but like also not
okay,
like
so
the
that's a green
last.
light.
So we probably want to go out, not now, because like now they are on like the laps. So this is like a big route right there with Verstappen. We're gonna wait until they have done like the lap, and we're gonna get out with Ricardo now. Yeah, that now happens once again, and also with Lando now. So first we won't block them. Secondly, we won't have much traffic. As we might have if we I don't want to see the sector times really. Just want to hope that you're not getting blocked. But Paris is on his that many will start his lap now. So we have 3rd and 6th. We have all ties. Of course, not everybody out has been out yet, but we're in front of Alfa Romeo's and Alonso. So in front of Alpines. It's just Paris out there. So that might be not that good. I mean, okay. There was traffic and he still made it through quite well. So that shows the pace, not only from him, but also from the Red Bull. See now it's 2/10 quicker. So 3 seconds and it's 5 seconds to switch the tire as well. We need to definitely go out. But this, like, we can improve, and I think it's just gonna be like a slight improvement, like by like some couple of tenths. We're going one speed and actually wanna wait like until everybody's in an outlap status. Except for us. So everybody is now on an outlap status, as I say, except for us. So we're gonna send out, we're gonna wait a bit. And we're gonna send out Daniel now. And we're gonna send out Lando now. Most of them are starting the laps. 40 seconds. Okay, it is already activated. Look, now we got 0.6 to spend. That's way too much.
Maximum pace.
Fuel, we're gonna spend way too much fuel. So everybody now is in the quick lap. And we should be improving as well. The first one is on the Red Bull Supercross. Let's see if it's Perez or Verstappen. It's Perez. This time the first one the Red Bull's going out actually. So that actually Bottas and Alonso, they are through and they improved apparently. We didn't. I mean, at least Bottas is through, so we got one less person. So we still got Albon. Alonso could easily drop us now. Okay, no, everything is good. I think we're okay. We're good. That's it now. Maybe you're thinking, okay, why are you putting that down? Because, well, quite easily, we're just gonna hit them now. Because it's safe. They're 8th and 5th. Look at this. I'm gonna come in right now.
Okay,
Look.
pit lane.
There we're safe. And so we're actually gonna have like better tires for like a first run. We're gonna use also worn tires in Q3. We're gonna use those worn tires, and they're now gonna be better worn tires than other worn tires. So that was actually a good strat going out with that. And when the moment, if you know, always go out a second time in Q2. If you're not like something like Red Bull and you got your first lap in, it's like instantly through. But if you're like a midfield team, send out your second time. Let's say you're McLaren or like Alpine or something like that. Or Alfa Romeo, maybe if you just got Alfa Romeo quite good in your case. Go out the second time, but try to be like the last ones going out. Like maybe that you have like 20 seconds still to spare, you know, when you go over the line. And then you wait and you watch like who is going through, and then you calculate and see. Okay, for example, you have your first driver out, and that's a driver who has like you send that driver out is like in that case of Daniel was 8th. So you send out your 8th. So let's say you say one who was out at 8th, quite close to the bottom, being knocked out of the race. The other one, second one behind him. So they won't get blocked. So let's say now one guy improves, but like everybody else doesn't improve that much. You can tell like the first you can tell like it's quite safe. Then like let's say it's quite safe then for like the third like the driver who was up like say like Lando who was on 5th. You can slow him down. You can go into automatic control, slow him down, and call him into the pits. Then you can go on, and then you wait, and then let's say Daniel Ricciardo is also safe because like the next one goes over. He could have knocked him out, but doesn't, and so it's like okay, Daniel is safe. Now you can slow him down, and then you have better tires now, so you get as much soft tires as possible in the race. Look now, this is like it's about the same as it's like the same speed. So sorry, press 1-1. So here, look at this, 92%. He saved the tires quite good. 92. So we got those setups in as well. So we're gonna start the qualifying 3 now. I'm gonna start it now.
Radio check.
And we just gonna wait until some of them.
Track should be green.
McLaren went out as first car. Okay, now they're starting to follow him. Okay, I'm gonna send out Daniel and Lando now. And hopefully we won't get that much traffic. I mean, it's only Hamilton and Sainz are. So maybe they spent all of like maybe they don't have that much fresh set of softs anymore. So they're basically waiting until like the last bit of the qualifying session. It's like the grip gets quite high. Or maybe they're doing like 1 lap, or maybe it's just like they want to go as like most anti-cyclic as possible. I mean, Lando holds the first fastest sector, with a used set of tires, and he's second, quite close to Verstappen. And actually, that actually looks quite good. I mean, what the fuck is going on? What the hell? So, we won't send him out on the same set of tires again, because look how slow they are, 81%. No. The configuration, we put them out on the fresh softs. Then we're gonna have like 1 slightly used set of tires, and like 1 fresh set of softs for the race. So actually we can actually make some planning. So it's still gonna be medium hard. What we could make theoretically, could make quite a fast. So Sainz and Hamilton are both on the in laps now. Yeah, if Hamilton now would have been on his out lap or something like that, which would be crazy. Okay, we now wait until we are the last cars, because also this time you also want to be the last car. So, is everyone out? Exactly, everyone is out except for us, so we're gonna wait. Sainz passes now. We're gonna wait until it was like a bit further ahead in the pit lane. Now we're gonna release Daniel. So we're gonna wait now a bit again. We release Lando. Let's go on board with Lando. If we see any improvement by Lando, I mean, that's quite good that he is starting to wrap up that many points and mean that he's trying to get closer. I don't think we can. I mean, Alpine career, the German Alpine career, but you know, talking German, so it's English. What I'm doing right here. So Daniel actually improves a bit, so that's good. If Lando hasn't improved in the first second, that's alright. He can be better. Did he went off or anything? Because sometimes that happens. If that's great, something just happens, so his time won't be counted. Fucking hell. I hate this game for that being like that stupid. Sometimes. Okay, so Daniel actually loses a bit of time here, but I don't think that's that much. So I think he still can gain time. So we're gonna watch Daniel. Come on, Daniel. Be a P3 with Lando. That's quite safe. I mean, that's kind of a form fixture. Why the hell does his lap doesn't count? It's like just like an error, which I can get. Does it go up any place? Oh, it just improves, but not much. Let's see what Lando can do. What Lando is doing. The fuck is he doing? He actually improved, but not much. Okay. So Perez is quite the man on this track, apparently. And then we got so Perez is coming back, which is good for Red Bull, obviously. I mean Verstappen is I mean he is yeah. Yeah, it's not a race. Next time though, I'm gonna download the game. I'm gonna select English because when I play my German thing, I always can like translate. And it's like more natural to like translate it from like English. You see here, this soft, medium, hard would be faster. Wait. Should we edit this and make this a medium, a soft as well, and go like a bit further here, and as well here a bit further. Okay, won't happen. So I actually could go soft, hard, medium. We actually could do that, but actually I'm more looking like a medium, hard, and maybe like soft. So if it's like an early safety car, we're actually gonna switch and gonna go on the hard set and gonna try like it's like round about here. So that would be like on lap 17, so like something ish here, like around lap 20. Around about lap 20, we would come in to pit on the hard set of tires, and then we're gonna look, and then maybe like lap 60 or something like that, a safety car comes out again. We actually can go into the soft. So though for now we're just gonna stay on the medium hard strategy because that's the fastest. That's just like the fastest of all strategies. We're gonna take in the maximum of fuel. That's quite easy to regain a bit of fuel, but I think it's quite evident we need a bit of fuel. And we're a 7th and third, yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. 97% trust and everything with that strategy. I mean, don't get me wrong, but it's like one of the best things ever with the strategies. I think we're gonna do full race thing in Abu Dhabi once again with both careers. So wait, is there actually people on the soft compound if I see that right? So it's Verstappen and Leclerc, Albon, Gasly, and then Magnussen, and then everybody from Joe. So like the last people and Verstappen who might want to get the jump on his teammate. That's actually working out as intended. Oh, okay, it's actually working out quite well. He might get on the inside of his teammate, but we're also there. Yeah, also there. So don't be like he wasn't there stuff. Don't be like that, Max. Please.
Copy. You're doing a good job.
Oh, and he even took Sainz. Okay, Sainz had a medium set, so yeah. Quite over it. Okay, it was a sweep around the outside, kept it there, got the traction, got the ERS deployment, and we're just there to catch a position. So we actually can use now fuel actually a bit. So let's see. Okay, we actually can take Hamilton. It would actually will really help us because like we are fighting against Mercedes. So is Russell on the softs? No, he isn't. Because my Alpine career, he was on the pole and actually, he was like going for that. So now Norris is behind them.
Well done.
Ricardo overtakes Hamilton. actually go for neutral spinning because, well,
Okay, mate, nice work.
we're gonna do it with the fuel. We're gonna do it with the fuel.
It doesn't matter, doesn't matter.
Did anything happen? Everything's right? Oh, okay, yeah. He overtook him like a bit, and then like, yeah, he probably just like re-overtook him. Like they had more battle, and Verstappen came out on top. Obviously, like I was a bit wide, man. I was a bit wide. But I mean, if you can handle this, and if it like it's okay, then everything is alright, right? So Ricciardo got the fastest lap. Oh, that's actually quite astonishing. I forgot about the other sponsors for free for the race. Yeah.
DRS is enabled.
Yeah, we now need to stay in the range of the DRS, which I think is going to be our biggest problem at the moment. And he's doing like what you did in Baku. Crab. We need to stay close. We need to stay close. We need to stay in the DRS. We need to stay in the DRS. Even as Paris is doing crazy pace, Verstappen is also pushing quite hard. Actually, we need to have like a small mistake, like Verstappen not going like that wide, but like Verstappen doing like a small mistake, so we actually can still catch up to him. Okay, and 8 tenths should be enough because else that's just brutal pace by Red Bull. Okay, we got actually traction quite well here. Wow. Okay, and the fuel is basically down to 0 again, like what we started with. And we rather need to defend to the back.
And save fuel from now, please. Save fuel from now.
Yeah, confirm.
Wanna stay in this. But we might fall off the Red Bulls. Now Paris is a second. But I think like after like 10 laps or something like that, like the soft and medium starts to equal and or something like that. I mean, Hamilton overtakes Ricciardo. Okay, yeah. There's only 2 groups, with like 2 small groups, like Norris and then oh, actually like Hamilton, Ricciardo and Sainz, and then like Albon and like the rest of the pack. Basically, quite actually split off a bit, so that's not good. Because now we won't get any DRS from the front, but Leclerc kept himself out of it. So it must be something with the... So Schumacher... Was it between the Williams? Oh my god, the 2 Williams? Just crashed into each other. So Tsunoda and Mick Schumacher crashed into each other. I mean, that's quite interesting. But you can recover fuel much better than I actually expected. Whether they need to pit in. So Schumacher now sitting his penalty, serving his pit stop, and now Tsunoda. So the race for both of them is basically now ruined, especially for Tsunoda. And it also worked quite at the back, but now it's like they got absolutely no chance. There would be a safety car. Actually, would have gotten a better chance. And now Perez. What happened? So let's see what Ricciardo has done against Hamilton. Okay, so it's involved, yeah. Normally say in the vehicle if it's like an accident, but okay. Here's just a sweet pass. He got the DRS instead of Hamilton getting an inch. That was just like an easy pass. Harris spun. Last second. Just losing the back end? Oh yeah, oh, okay. And like the AI is so dumb at rejoining. It's so dumb at rejoining. Like how dumb it is like at rejoining. It's like unbelievable. It's like unfucking Futzber, you might say in German, like unfucking Futzber. It's like so unbelievable like how bad it is at driving. So Latifi, he's actually able to do some personal bests. Okay. Perez did quite some fast last sector there. Yeah, must not be pushing. Everybody's now doing advanced sectors, but I'm interested in the last lap of the mess and actually see that the softs are starting to take off. And the only reason Leclerc has such a good pace is because he's behind us. That's why he has such a good pace, because he is right behind us. Else he wouldn't be driving like that speed, something like that. Look, now Leclerc, place an overtake now, as I praise Lando Norris for being such a good driver. Yeah, he's gonna get him, though we actually will get him back somehow. Yeah, I mean, the real battle is between them, those who have mediums on, and that's at the moment not them. So now it is all about so now we're losing time behind Leclerc, which McLaren, like, you imagine now, like this year as well, McLaren losing time behind a Ferrari. You would be like, okay, it's because of the strategy, isn't it? And it is. It is because of the strategy. So, I mean, you know exactly. McLaren losing time behind Ferrari is only because like of the Ferrari strategy, being that shit. And Hungary, and he's seeing like it's in Hungary, then you're like, obviously it's Hungary because well, how should I put this? A Ferrari in Hungary in strategy, it's like not a good, like that's like not good combination, like definitely not like a good combination. So we're actually pulling up now closer to Max Verstappen. Saying like until now, like it's it's like there's like they're competable, like they're quite good, like the soft until this point, like 14 that's at like, you know, that's like the performance guys. After it's like not more like race competable like the soft. Who is it? Okay, so Latifi. Nobody cares about freaking Nicholas Latifi. Nobody cares, and nobody cares about that guy. Everybody just cares about us. Give Daniel Ricciardo a bit more power. I'm helping a bit with a bit of VRS, but just didn't work out. Oh, yeah, actually. Honey Badger. So we're actually closing in here to Verstappen. I'm just like waiting.
Use overtake.
Okay, we got overtaken by Sainz somehow. Actually, that was the position we need to get back. Those two positions we need to get back. Something we need to get back. Lando's getting quite close. Come on, Daniel. Do like a late braking. but you're actually doing quite great against Sainz. You're quite close behind Verstappen. That was such a beautiful. That was actually quite beautiful. How he did that. He's using a bit more of the tires. The tires we're gonna let him use a bit more.
Need to push.
So that we like stay close like here. Like he can actually get like the acceleration right. Getting like normal, and here where he can go back. We can go back to standard.
Okay, keep looking after the tyre. Yeah, all good.
Lando is now finally in the DRS range. I mean, still that's a Red Bull, so like the tire performance doesn't make that much difference. You took Hamilton beautifully. Absolutely beautiful. Can we push away from Hamilton? That's the other question.
Overtake button. Okay.
If you can open a gap to the English, the British man. We now don't use any ERS anymore, but use the fuel we don't have, kind of. We're running it quite on the rings. And use a bit of the tire. Lando is just like not getting into like the DRS window. Daniel was now the fastest lap of the race. Great job.
That's a good lap. Good lap.
Now Sainz is right behind us, so it's actually Ferrari. So if the fighting, that should be good for us because now Lando is actually caught up actually to Verstappen. So that boy actually might come in now. Yeah. Verstappen and Leclerc take both the exit route and decide to not fight Lando, but just to let it go. Albon also into the pits. Quite interestingly. Not quite interestingly, but yeah.
Leclerc has pitted.
So we now got Sainz behind our back. Sainz and Hamilton actually, which are like still fighting quite voraciously. Like, okay, so like Daniel, you don't want to let it. Okay, just try your best, Steiner. Try your best at keeping the position. And we lost one position again to Hamilton. Oh, actually a bit more left than coast now. Now Daniel, is he gonna come back? Not really, somehow. Actually, he is. Jesus. Alright, so many laps there. We got 7 laps we got remaining.
That was good.
And he's on the inside, and he's here. It's like it's his corner. He can push Hamilton out. Oh my god, this is now gonna be quite difficult. What's going on now? Let's look at Hamilton. Now let's see what Hamilton is doing on the inside. The honey badger actually can break quite late, as we know from real life.
Okay. Alrighty.
Alrighty. Alrighty, mate. But 3 seconds, Lando. 3 seconds.
Okay, I had a lockout. Copy.
Okay, he's just 4th. I mean, that's okay. We dropped up back a little bit, but I mean, just now 4th. There's still something in there. So Vada actually pitted as well now. So actually going to give Ricciardo the undercut. The Sainz is in the pit. So it's now 4 on push. Because we're going to come in onto the hards. Yeah, the track is quite clear.
Okay, Lando, Science has pitted. 100% pace now.
Contact.
So we're just behind Hamilton. Lando is now into the pits. Let's see what
Just
time
be
he's going to
careful
get.
with this tyre.
Yeah, contact.
So Russell's as well in the pits. Please don't make us getting jumped. Maybe. Come on. Yes! We actually did it now. The McLaren crew actually worked quite well. The Alpine crew's maybe too slow. We're 3rd, and there's Verstappen, who was on the soft. And that was quite an undercut, but I mean... It's okay, it's okay.
Let's get back in the rhythm now.
So we also got undercut by Sainz quite a bit. So yeah, to go going early on the media as hard is actually quite good. But I mean, well, it's Paris on. So yeah, we're still in the race with Lando, and I mean, look at the gap. We can like keeping up quite well. I think with Max. I mean, like where Hamilton is going to come out. Definitely once for sure. He's definitely going to come out behind Lando. Then where's he going to come out? Just right in front of. How does it work out? Like, we pushed as well, kind of. I mean, and actually, our pace should be actually
Okay, Lando,
better.
nice work.
When I'm P1, actually. I mean, if we battle just like in
And
front,
save fuel from now, please. Save fuel from now.
Yeah, contact.
that's like okay. You need fast as that, but I mean, he had another lockup. And I don't know what I mean, like the AI just randomly does stuff. I don't fucking care. So, Mikado is like running his race by himself. Lando's doing a good job, trying to secure. And what the hell is Mikado doing, man? This is like giving the man giving me is giving me headaches. This man is giving me headaches. But like real bad ones. Well, we need to replace him, yeah. We need to replace him. Not this year, though. We might contact somebody else as well. Yeah. So, I just gotta let it go, because I think we're gonna have like a battle between Lando and what actually are the tyres. So actually they will actually come in and once again for like a second stop. So quite a lot of them are gonna come in like for a second stop. Okay, and Daniel just got Gasly. Just don't now. Once again, don't fall behind anything. Lando just try to open a gap. Exactly. Trying to make a biggest as possible. We're now in 7th, and we're actually going up again. So we're fighting against Russell Hamilton directly and indirectly, as well as against Sainz, and then indirectly against Verstappen and Leclerc. Verstappen and Leclerc we're fighting because they will pit again. That I'm actually quite sure. Yeah, Verstappen pits and he's gonna be on the mediums. Isn't he? Yeah, he's on fresh mediums. So I thought this quite well. Leclerc is now in. He's gonna go on fresh mediums as well for the remaining of the race. The remainder of the race. So I was quite right. Anybody else who also started on the soft is going to come in now at some point. Now we have Verstappen and Perez behind us, and what we want to do now is just give them the call, hold up the cars behind. When he should just be blocking Verstappen. The Verstappen actually freed himself, so we're actually going to have a big problem right here. Leclerc can't get through, but Verstappen. Leclerc looks up, and he pitted in, I think. So, great. Knee ties directly being actually getting directly a bit of wear on them. Great. But actually, Perez and Verstappen are fighting, so actually not getting that close, I think. 1:19.7. I mean, they're getting close, but not close yet. Got Sainz 12-second gap to spare, so if now like a safety car could come out, please. At least a safety car. I would actually, now a safety car, anytime now, a safety car. I could come in with Lando and just pit him onto any tyre I'm desiring. So if Lando would come in, and then if that would be a safety car. I mean, 6 points though by Daniel. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I mean, the good thing about Verstappen is, of course, he always overtakes the.
So that car in the accident was Schumacher.
Okay, so Schumacher
Understood.
had an accident. So Mick Schumacher. And it's not a safety car. Once again, no safety car. So it's 9 laps to go. He's faster, but not faster yet. Much faster yet. Once again. Vettel. What are we doing at round 12? Just going straight onwards, or what are they doing? Yeah, it just goes straight onward. What the fuck are they doing? And I actually would have called out a safety car because, like, they went in the barrier so often. Like, I would have actually called out the safety car if I would have been. And actually, that would help out because I actually could have put it in, giving them new set of tires. Now it's time for Ricciardo to not be overtaken by Charles Leclerc. So 5 laps remaining. No, now a red flag. Oh boy, that would just be cool. 3 laps to go now. Two laps.
Let's try and push up. Okay, understood.
Let's have 100% pace, 100% pace.
So I'm actually gonna come now at traffic of Magnussen. More left and coast. Last lap, Lando.
This is the last lap.
Yeah, confirm.
I mean, if he can get the fastest lap,
Recharge on is good.
would
Focus on
be
recharge.
okay as well.
Okay.
It's a checkered flag. You can keep pushing if you want to.
No, I won this race.
Okay, mate. Excellent job.
Yes! Yeah. Go on, buddy. Go on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna be saving you race. I don't know why.
the checkered flag.
Well done, guys.
I mean, 6
That was
points.
very good. Well done. For the in-lap, can I have ACS off and H41? White H4.
Let me closing up to Charles Leclerc and Verstappen. It's just going away, yeah. I mean, and constructors-wise, we did more points than I think Ferrari as well, maybe. But we did more points than Mercedes, so we're getting away from them once again, which is great. We got a second win, and well, yeah, just great to describe my feeling. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm just letting this uncommented celebrate it.
Lando Norris kann stolz sein. Was für eine fantastische Leistung von ihm. Jeder in der France träumt davon, den eigenen Fahrer auf dem Siegertreppchen zu sehen. Und nach so einem grandiosen Rennen ist es kein Wunder, dass wir diesen Mann auf dem Podium sehen. Heute hat jeder wirklich alles gegeben, aber diese drei werden die großen Punkte mit nach Hause nehmen. Ein fantastisches Ergebnis für McLaren.
So ist es. Sie haben hier einige gute strategische Entscheidungen getroffen, die sich rundum ausgezahlt haben.
Genau so ist es. Und sie beenden das Wochenende auf dem 3. Platz der Konstrukteurswertung.
Beim nächsten Mal werden die Teams der Legende von Spa-Francorchamps ein weiteres Kapitel hinzufügen. Beim großen Preis von Belgien.
I mean, what a great race. And I think we could have done the strategy of Verstappen, you know, with a soft hard. I think I would have been faster, but I think I just didn't want to risk it. I mean, yeah, in the end, it's okay. It's okay at the end. So, I mean, yeah, the drivers, we are actually the one who did most points. So actually closing up to Charles Leclerc, only 29 points behind him, and he's behind 26 points behind Max Verstappen. So that's actually race wins. So Max could retire one, and then there would be drawn. There would be a draw actually. But I mean, yeah, 5 wins though. That manage is quite good in this season. Leclerc have 3 wins, 3 pole positions, but Verstappen just way more consistent. Because Leclerc hasn't got that many podiums and not that many pole positions actually, and also not much faster laps. Actually, we got more fastest laps than both of them actually, both of them combined actually as well, because he doesn't got anyone. But I mean, also no fastest laps and combined. I mean, so basically nearly everyone combined from the top teams. So this time actually would have gotten the fastest lap. Everyone combined the top teams. I mean, yeah, it's quite great. 87, I know, yeah. Constructors, once again, I said, Red Bull's a bit further away. Like, they stepped away, but they are actually closing in onto Ferrari, and we are stepping away from Mercedes. I mean, here, there's some position switched. Yeah, I mean, Alfa Romeo staying 4th, Romeo 5th is quite okay. It's quite okay. $700, and we're getting 1,000 something. And he's also getting quite a good amount of. So he's getting another development point. 2 million because we're paying out both of them. Lando actually getting 1 million. Yeah. Also next year, I hope like for next simulator that like you actually can make like now like a deal. Yeah, we're actually at a moment we're quite good. That you are like having like at the moment the so now all of them are that state. what would actually bring us that? Bit more team activity, more sponsorships. I mean, yeah, sure, why not? And that one as well, 1.8. The moral and the team attractivity would go up. It's just 1.8 million. Wait, so 1.8 million is not nothing, but I mean, actually could upgrade the weather station. They give us more inside information. You got actually probably can use front wing. You're gonna go for the suspension. So he got, we need 1, 2. Then he is he's throwing a straight 80. So 1, 2, and then like 1, 2. So 4 more, and it would be an 81, I think. 4 more, and it would be 81. So it's 3 years, which we still have. 3 years, 3 years, 3 years, 3 years. So I think that's all that is. Pit crew 79, 80, 75, 79. Could you, I mean, yeah. Like how you train them better, make them better. Like now we can actually go for drivers. Actually, we can go like here, like this. Like without scouting George Russell. Yeah, scouting George Russell because he's a Brit. Can we go to Lewis Hamilton? You also would be interested. Detailed scouting. I think we couldn't afford him, but I think more realistic is George Russell. Carlos Sainz, Sergio Perez is open for contract negotiation since Verstappen is open. I won't give Verstappen. Maybe Valtteri Bottas. Fernando Alonso may be getting him back. Already stand out of our scouts. Maybe that, because everything else just I'm seeing like it's like nah. So we're actually gonna pin George Russell and Lewis Hamilton because they are Brits. Because they're Brits. Oh yeah, and he got a point. He gets a point. So we're gonna go for reaction. So actually get more of those in. And now we're actually gonna compare the cars as I promised. So we compare ourselves first to everybody else. So Ferrari is worse in the high speed. The next time is Belgium. High speed is quite relevant, except they're better in the high speed of the dirty air. So yeah. So we're now gonna see Red Bull. They are better. So Red Bull is the best. So how good is Red Bull against Mercedes? Mercedes still better. They're quite good at low speed. So I mean, I don't think we need that much detailed information. We're just gonna know that some of them are quite worse. So Aston Martin seem to be kind of like the worst team on the grid. Oh, Williams is the worst team on the grid. Williams is the worst team. Yeah, Williams is the worst team on the grid. Williams is the worst team on the grid. So yeah, I mean, Williams is the worst team. I mean, yeah, Williams is also here. Then Aston Martin and Haas, AlphaTauri, Alpine. It's quite accurate, actually. I think it's so fair with Lando. Yes, come on. And it's the lowest of the highest of the top drivers. So yeah, Daniel. Just simulating. We're just simulating now until good time before the Belgian Grand Prix. They're taking everything. So the wind channel got upgraded. So now we're actually gonna get better upgrades with less. So like what is actually now? So the wind channel now gets, look, it's getting better for all this. So the wind channel. Actually, could upgrade it again to level 5. But at the moment, actually, we'll save the simulator to make it as well wide. Then what have we got next is the helicopter landing space. And I'm at quite a long recording, right? This is today going to be quite a long episode. Arthur Leclerc. Oh no, no, thank you. Arthur Leclerc, no. He's too bad. He's not like his brother. Trophy room. Sponsors. Come on. You got here the research is done. So the underbody is done. So that one we're actually gonna do. The only thing we haven't gotten, and that's the 10 days. So we can use, I think, like 10. Wait. Yeah, I just wanna. Sorry. I wanna just look at this. Wait. Okay, so we're only gonna have 2 projects. So this one of them is gonna be the development project for those 0.7, and you're gonna take those 8. So look, it's still going on quite well because we got like that much good amount of wind channels. That's all okay right here. Like 18 days. Perfect. So the side pods are done. So yeah, that's important as well. Color development, and we're gonna actually do a new one. Which is gonna be the front wing because we also need a bit better brake cooling. Engine cooling is not that much important because we actually have quite a good engine, like it's quite, but brake cooling should be much more important. So we're actually going to use all of our what we have 1.1, and here we're going to have 12. It's going to make everything quite good. So we don't need is high speed, mid speed. We need a bit, but it's not that much important. So it just slightly improves here. I think that's quite good. So it actually gives a small boost to everything else. So actually a bit higher top speed with DRS. What the fuck? Hold up. What actually makes here the highest top speed higher? Okay, makes sense because like the top speed generally goes up. Well, how I actually got here a bit better, slightly better. So those are actually slightly better. So 5.59 G, and we got a 2.568 G. So we got slightly better. We got slightly better here. We got slightly better here. We got slightly better here. I mean, quite a good amount better, nearly 1% better. But here also nearly we got like here a bit better. Here also a bit better. Very cool. We got 1% better. Nearly. Actually, want to do it fast. Do it more, but it's actually gonna enable us to develop a bit faster. It's gonna be quite useful. Friends, the race simulator. Scanner from George Russell. He's okay. He's almost okay. He got a bit over 2 years. So the buyout is 2.7 million. You actually could afford him. And the race simulator is in a bad state. We got a race, but in the best state. I can hope to take that upgrade. I actually could think. actually could think about George Russell. Thinking about getting him, but that would be because last year was 7th, the 9th the before. So currently 7th, and 9th was the season before, and he didn't got anything. So, I mean, he's got better season now than last year, but still, half season's only got as much point as he did last season. Before that, I mean, yeah, no points until 2021. I mean, still, I think podiums 2 seasons 13.8, 40.6, 0.4, and 0 race wins per season. I mean, we could. So he is, except for the fence, isn't better. So he's better in being like exact. So going exactly for the rating lines. He has a better reaction time, way better. So yeah, always gets quite good start. He's quite good at, yeah, so he's quite good at overtaking. Just bad at defense, but that's okay. Daniel's not that good. He's quite good at when changing conditions. He's quite good at tire wear, better than Daniel actually. He's actually quite good at control. He's quite good at braking, and he's quite good at holding the car through the turns. Whole profile. So he got 2 years left. Huh. I think that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do till today. Still today. So he is earning. So the race bonus is. So we're gonna give him the third P4. We're gonna give him like a bit more money, and we're actually gonna make him 2.2 million a year. That's gonna stay kind of the same. So we're gonna give him, yeah, but we're actually gonna not race bonus. No. There he got a point, look. For the fence. George Russell. No. Not car 2, but car 1. Yes! Now we got that right. What? That's another cost. I know. So 2.3. We want 1 season. We want to have a long-term contract with him. Race bonus. Third is we're gonna go for third. We're actually gonna up that bit to 500,000. 500,000. We're gonna up that to P2 though. It's a starting bonus of 230 and 90 grand per month. You bring that down onto 2 million. Hopefully accepts that one. Okay, so wants a bit more money. So we're gonna go for 2.5 million. The buyout, it's currently costing us 4 point something million. That's okay. Okay, so we're actually going to do that onto P3. Maybe that's convincing him. Maybe we want to get 700. P3 for podium. And it would be like the same. Why is he turning down that much? Why is he turning down that much? 2.75 million. He wants 3 million? Okay, so we're going to turn that down to 4th. And they're going to offer him 3.5 million a year. So that's quite over his. But it's the last thing. And it's over a million. What do you get? Might get you get 300 grand a week, 300 grand a month. So we're actually gonna up this to 300 grand as well. 300 to 300 grand race bonus. He wants more than 3.6 million. Okay, this guy getting quite difficult, but I mean, yeah, we're McLaren in the end. 3.6, so we're actually offering quite astonishing amount of 4.75 million euros. And that amount, if he gets P5, he has no interest anymore. Okay. How much does he earn? Okay, yeah, I mean, that was it now from the McLaren part. Maybe next weekend after Belgium, we're going to try it again, maybe. Hopefully. He's interested. And, well, yeah. Till next time, Dan. Bye-bye.